Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome back to the Linguasphere Academy podcast, the place where English becomes clear, usable, and part of your everyday life. I'm Alex.
And I'm Sam. Thanks so much for choosing to spend this time with us. Whether you're commuting, cooking, or just taking a break, we're really glad you're here.
This podcast is designed to help you improve your English step by step in a way that feels natural and stress-free.
That's right. We use clear, simple English to explore real-life conversations, exactly the kind you want to have.
Our topic today is incredibly practical. It's something we all do, every single week.
Yes, today we are diving deep into talking about the weekend, and we're going to master the grammar that makes these conversations smooth and natural, the present perfect tense.
We're going to expand this topic far beyond the basics. We'll explore the philosophy of the tense, dive into countless examples, create detailed dialogues, tackle common mistakes, and build your confidence so you can talk about your weekend or any recent experience with ease.
This is a comprehensive guide, so grab a notebook or just relax and listen. We'll be here guiding you through it all. Let's begin this journey into the present perfect.
Sam, let's start at the very heart of it. In simple terms, what is the present perfect?
That's the perfect place to start, Alex. The present perfect is a bridge. It's a grammatical bridge that connects the past to the present. It tells us that a past action or experience has a current relevance, a result, or a connection to now.
So it's not for telling a story about last year in detail. It's for saying this past thing is important to my current situation or conversation.
Precisely. We use it primarily in three big situations. First, for experiences any time in your life up to now. When we talk about things we have or haven't done in our life without specifying when. The experience itself is the focus. I have seen the Grand Canyon. The fact that I have that experience is what matters now. Second, for recent or completed actions, often with present results. When a past action is finished, but its effect is fresh or visible now. I've lost my keys. The losing happened in the past, but the current result is I can't open my door. And third, for actions that started in the past and continue to now, with words like for and since. I've lived here for 5 years. I started living here in the past, and I still live here now.
And for our topic today, the weekend, it's a perfect storm of these uses, especially the second and third. The weekend is a recent, often unfinished time period. When it's Sunday afternoon, the weekend isn't completely over, but you've already done things in it. The present perfect is your go-to tense.
Let's think about the psychology of it. When someone asks on a Sunday, "How has your weekend been?" they are acknowledging that the weekend is a container of time that started on Friday and is still happening. They want to know the summary of your experience so far. They are not asking for a past tense story like, "On Saturday at 10 a.m. I went to the store."
That's a key insight. The present perfect gives a present perspective on a past event. It's the tense of current news, of updates, of life summaries.
Now, let's look at the simple, sturdy structure of this tense. It's built from two main parts.
Part 1, the auxiliary or helping verb, have or has. I have, you have, we have, they have. He has, she has, it has.
Part 2, the main verb in its past participle form. For regular verbs, verb plus ed. For example, watch turns to watched, clean, cleaned, visit, visited. For irregular verbs, the third form you learn, like go turns to gone, see, seen, eat, eaten, be, been.
Put them together, subject plus have or has plus past participle.
Let's build some weekend-specific examples right away. I have finished my chores. She has visited her parents. We have been very lazy. They haven't done anything special.
And the beautiful thing is, to make it negative, we just add not after have or has. I have not had time to relax, or the contraction, I haven't had time to relax. He has not cleaned his room yet, or he hasn't cleaned his room yet.
To make a question, we simply flip the subject and have, or has. Have you seen that new movie? Has she called you back? What have you done this weekend?
This structure is your toolkit. With it, you can construct an infinite number of correct, natural sentences about your recent life.
Absolutely. But to talk about the weekend specifically, we need the right words. Let's build a massive, practical list of common verbs and activities people do, all ready to be used in the present perfect.
Great idea. Let's categorize them. Category 1, relaxation and leisure. To relax, to unwind, to chill out. I've just been chilling out. To sleep in. I've slept in until noon both days. To watch a movie, a TV series, a game. We've watched the entire season. To read a book, an article. I've read a fascinating novel. To listen to music, a podcast, an audiobook. I've been listening to a lot of jazz. To go for a walk, a hike, a drive. We've gone for a long hike in the woods. To spend time with family or friends. I've spent quality time with my kids. To meet up with someone. I've met up with some old friends. To play video games, a board game, football. The kids have been playing in the garden all day.
Category 2, chores and responsibilities. To clean the house, the car, my room. I've finally cleaned the garage. To do the laundry, the washing. Haven't done the laundry yet. Oops. To go grocery shopping, to run errands. I've already done all the shopping. To cook a meal. He's cooked an amazing dinner. To tidy up, to organize. I've tidied up my desk. To pay bills. Thankfully, I've paid all my bills.
Category 3, social and going out. To go out to dinner, for drinks. We've gone out for a fancy meal. To have people over, to host. We've had some friends over. To visit someone or a place. I've visited the new museum downtown. To try a new restaurant, cafe. Have you tried that Italian place on Main Street? To attend an event, a party, a class. She's attended a yoga workshop.
Category 4, work and personal projects. To work on a project from home. I've had to work a little this weekend. To study, to do some research. I've studied for my English exam. To practice a skill, an instrument. I've practiced the guitar every day. To work on my car, the garden. I've been working on my vegetable patch.
And we can't forget the most common verb of all, to be, to describe the quality of the weekend. It has been relaxing, wonderful, fantastic, amazing, busy, hectic, stressful, quiet, lazy, uneventful, a real mix.
Now we have all the ingredients, let's start cooking up some natural conversations. But before we do, we need to talk about the special words that often hang out with the present perfect.
Yes, certain words are best friends with this tense. They naturally fit into this idea of past with present connection.
Number 1, ever and never, used for experiences in your entire life up to now. Have you ever visited Paris? In your life up to now? I've never tried sushi. In my life up to now. Weekend twist. Have you ever had such a relaxing weekend? I've never finished my chores so quickly.
Number 2, already, yet, just. Already emphasizes that something happened sooner than expected. It's usually in positive sentences. I've already finished my report. You're surprised it's done so fast? Yet asks if something expected has happened or says it hasn't happened up to now, used in questions and negatives. Have you watched that film yet? No, I haven't watched it yet. Just indicates a very recent action. I've just woken up. That means just a few minutes ago.
Number 3, recently and lately for actions in the near past. I felt really tired lately, over the last few weeks. She started a new course recently.
Number 4, for and since, for actions that started in the past and continue. For is used with a period of time. for 2 hours, for 3 days, for years. I've lived here for 5 years. Since is used with a specific point in time. Since 2020, since last week, since Friday. I've been awake since 6 a.m.
And for our weekend context, the magic phrases are this weekend and so far. What have you done this weekend? The unfinished time period. So far, it has been great, from the start of the weekend until this very moment.
Perfect. Now let's put this all into practice. We'll imagine the dialogues together. Let's set the first scene. It's Monday morning in the office. This is a classic, casual, and quick chat. So if I say, "Morning, how was your weekend?" I'm using the past simple, was, because the weekend is completely finished. It's Monday.
Right, and a natural reply from you, Alex, might be, "Oh, it was good, thanks. Pretty quiet. I just relaxed and caught up on some sleep. How about yours?"
And I could say, "It was nice. I visited my sister on Saturday. We went for a long walk." That's the simple past for a finished time. Clear and correct. Now let's switch to Sunday afternoon, where the present perfect really shines and is necessary.
So if I call you on Sunday and say, "Hey, Alex, how's your weekend been?" That's present perfect. It's still ongoing.
I might reply, "It's been really lovely, actually. I've just had a lazy one, I've read a book, I've cooked a big Sunday roast, and I've spent a lot of time in the garden. Have you done anything fun?"
And I could say, "It's been a bit more hectic. I've mostly been busy with chores. I've cleaned the whole apartment, I've done all the laundry, but I haven't relaxed yet. Maybe tonight." Beautiful. You can really hear the difference in time perspective, can't you? On Monday, it's a closed story. On Sunday, it's an open update.
Now let's do a longer, more nuanced one between two friends catching up over coffee.
Okay, so I start. "So what have you been up to this weekend?"
I might say, "Oh, it's been a real mix. On Saturday, I was quite productive." Notice I start with a general present perfect, "it's been a mix," but then I specify, "on Saturday," so I switch to past simple, "I was productive." That's correct. I could continue, "I finally organized that messy closet," the one I've been talking about for months. And here, "I've been talking" is present perfect continuous, which we'll touch on later, but it shows an ongoing topic. I also went for a run in the park.
Wow, good for you.
Thanks. And then yesterday, I met up with some friends. We tried that new Korean barbecue place downtown.
No way, have you? I've been wanting to go there. Was it good? Did you hear that? I react with "have you," which is present perfect, capturing the news, but then ask for details with past simple, "was it good," for the specific finished event.
It was amazing. You should definitely go. So how about you? Have you had a chance to unwind?
I've actually had a very cultural weekend. I visited the modern art exhibition at the City Gallery, and I've just finished a brilliant novel. I haven't watched any TV at all, which is rare for me. That dialogue is so rich with natural tense switching. It shows how we weave present perfect for the general update and recent experiences with past simple for the specific finished details. It's not one or the other, they work together.
Now let's move from being correct to being confident and fluent. You don't need to write an essay about your weekend. Short, clear sentences are powerful and natural.
Confidence tip number 1, use "it's been" as your anchor. When asked about your weekend, start with this. It's natural and gives you a second to think. How was your weekend? It's been good. It's been pretty quiet, thanks. It's been busy but fun.
Confidence tip number 2, use I've plus 1 or 2 key activities. You don't need to list everything. I've mostly relaxed. I've caught up on some housework. I've been out with friends.
Confidence tip number 3, ask the question back. Conversation is a two-way street. After answering, simply ask, "How about you?" "What about you?" "Have you had a good one?"
Confidence tip number 4, embrace a bit of a mix and not much. Not every weekend is exciting, and that's okay. These are perfect, natural answers. Oh, a bit of a mix, really. Nothing special, just chilled out. Not much, to be honest. You?
Remember, the goal is communication, not perfection. If you accidentally say, "I have watched a movie," the person will almost certainly understand you perfectly. Over time, with practice, it will automatically become I have watched. Be kind to yourself.
For those of you who are feeling comfortable with the basics and are ready to go a bit deeper, let's touch on a closely related tense, the present perfect continuous. That's have/has plus been plus verb ing.
We use this to emphasize the duration or the continuous activity of an action that started in the past and may just be finishing or may continue. Let's compare. I have painted my room. Present perfect. The job is finished. The focus is on the completed result. The room is now a different color. I have been painting my room. Present perfect continuous. I started painting and have been doing it for some time. I might still be painting, or I just stopped and am covered in paint and tired. The focus is on the activity itself.
In weekend talk, it's very, very common. You look tired. I am. I've been gardening all morning. Why are your clothes dirty? Because I've been working on my car. Have you been studying all weekend? Yes, I've been preparing for this test non-stop.
It's a fantastic tense to express ongoing effort or activity over a recent period. It adds color and detail to your stories. You'll hear it a lot.
Now, knowledge is great, but practice makes permanent. Let's turn listening into doing. Here are some simple, effective exercises you can do in your mind, out loud, or in a journal.
Exercise 1. The Sunday Evening Summary. Every Sunday evening, describe your weekend to yourself in 3 to 5 sentences using the present perfect. Example self-talk. Okay, my weekend has been productive. I've cleaned the kitchen, I've called my parents, and I've finished that book. I haven't done any exercise, though. Maybe next weekend.
Exercise 2, the Monday morning rehearsal. Before you might see colleagues or friends, plan how to answer, "How was your weekend?" Think of 2 things you did and 1 thing you didn't do. This uses past simple, but planning helps. Planned answer, "It was good. I went to a great market on Saturday, and I relaxed a lot on Sunday. I didn't check my work email at all."
Exercise 3. The Question Master. Practice forming questions. Look at the verb lists we made and turn them into have you questions. This gets you comfortable with the structure. Have you tried any new recipes lately? Have you seen any good films this month? Have you been anywhere interesting recently?
Consistent, small practice like this wires the grammar and vocabulary into your brain. It becomes automatic.
To wrap this all up, let's remember the bigger picture. Talking about the weekend is a fundamental social ritual. It's how we connect, share our lives, and build relationships.
The present perfect tense is the key that unlocks this conversation naturally. It allows you to package up your recent experiences and offer them as a relevant update to your present conversation.
Remember, language learning is a journey, not a destination. Start simple. Use it's been and 1 verb. Celebrate when you use it correctly. Notice when you hear native speakers use it in movies, podcasts, or real life.
This tense and this topic are not just about grammar rules. They're about sharing your humanity, your downtime, your fun, your chores, your rest. They're about connecting with others.
So the next time someone asks you, how has your weekend been? Take a breath, smile, and use your new bridge. Connect your past to your present moment in conversation.
Thank you so much for listening to this deep dive on the Linguasphere Academy podcast.
Today's extended episode was all about talking about the weekend using the present perfect. We hope it has given you the tools, the practice, and the confidence to do just that.
If this episode has helped you, please subscribe to our podcast for more beginner-friendly, in-depth English lessons. Share it with a friend who's also learning.
We'd love to hear from you. What have you done this weekend? Try using the present perfect and tell us on our social media.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep connecting, and have a wonderful week ahead.
Bye for now.